Trump devastated after getting horrible news about his home. Here's what's happening there now. Before Donald Trump was President of the United States, he was a real estate mogul and wealthy businessman, and as such, has several homes and properties around the United States. This is no secret, especially to those who use these locations to target him, since they can't get to him in the White House. With a staff at every location caring for his impressive properties, he just received some horrible news about one which is especially sentimental to him. Photos have emerged from the scene of what's happening there now that it's too late to do anything about it, and the Trumps are absolutely devastated. Liberals are celebrating the fact that another hurricane is about to pummel the U.S. on Trump's watch, as if he has any control over the weather. However, it goes further than thinking he has something to do with this natural disaster. The left is deranged enough to blame this president for impending Irma, calling it his latest racist attack. Only a liberal mind could conjure up such a claim, but now his own home has just experienced the brunt of it. While people are preparing to suffer the debilitating wrath of Irma that's expected to wipe out much of Florida, liberals are already politicizing the disaster before it even hits. President Trump has just become the hurricane's first notable victim, after seeing what's happened to the vacation paradise he and his family once called home. Here's what his property in the devastated area looked like before. Trump's vacation home, known as Le Chateau des Palmiers, was directly in the path of the Category 5 storm that just hit St. Martin Island. It was dismantled as the hurricane passed through on its way to Florida, proving that Trump certainly isn't racist and Irma doesn't discriminate either. People magazine reports on what's left of Trump's property, which was on the market. The state of the property, which is currently listed for sale with Sotheby's International Realty for $16.9 million after being slashed from the original $28 million asking price earlier this summer, is currently unknown. However, a government official confirms even the island's strongest structures were devastated by the storm. We know that the four most solid buildings on the island have been destroyed, which means that more rustic structures have probably been completely or partially destroyed, French Interior Minister Gerard Collomb told AFP. This is the area now. Perhaps this was the vindication that liberals were looking for after claiming just 48 hours ago that Trump actually manufactured the storms to either draw attention away from other issues or because he's a racist. Yes, this belief is only further proof that liberalism is truly a mental disorder, as talk show host Michael Savage previously stated, who wrote the book on this observation. In an attempt to quantify the claim that Trump is to blame for Irma, I give you Facebook user Brianna Danielle's explanation. So they say Hurricane Irma is headed for Miami, Brianna Danielle wrote on social media. Did y'all realize 70% of Miami is Latino, Hispanic, or Cuban? 44% of the Haitian population in the U.S. resides in Miami. Miami is like Houston, in which it is flourishing economically. Coincidence? Trump wants them off our land, so what better way than to flood them out? Read between the lines, people. Her post went viral based solely on the fact that people were shocked that she would actually believe her assertion, which she later made worse with how she defended it as fact. I stated nothing but facts in this post, and this the post that got you all being disrespectful on my page for all the latecomers, she said in response to her detractors. Turtle Boy Sports added. At first, I figured this was some sort of troll account. But then I realized that she's from the St. Louis, and she actually probably believes that Hurricane Trump specifically targeted two cities with large minority populations because they were flourishing economically. After all, it's not like Miami and Houston are cities that sit on the Gulf of Mexico. And it's not like the Gulf of Mexico gets hit by hurricanes at this time every single year. It's totally normal for someone to believe that this is all one gigantic government conspiracy. Especially when you're a bathroom selfie queen. Then, Twitter user Everybody Hates BD, who can serve art of firing line reports is a writer for Complex, destroyed the last shred of hope in humanity what he had to say about hurricanes in general. His assertion has everything to do with skin color and nothing with oceanfront locations being susceptible to this form of catastrophe in the same way that forests are susceptible to fires and the Midwest experiences tornadoes. With this kind of idiotic mindset, the obliteration can either be interpreted as nature's revenge on allegedly racist Trump, or prove that he obviously has no control over Irma, Harvey, or any other hurricane, because if he did, he wouldn't destroy his multi-million-dollar estate with it first. All that's left now are the remains of a once beautiful vacation property he earned and the claims from disgusting liberals that Irma was actually just karma. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.